Until the couple saw their son on the verge of starvation, they suddenly remembered that 20 years ago, during their divorce, they had accidentally left their son at the entrance of the Civil Affairs Office. At the time of the divorce, they both assumed the other had taken the child. Freed from the constraints of family, the man worked hard and eventually became a billionaire tycoon. The wife also put in great effort and rose to the rank of a 7-star general. Both of them had believed their son was living comfortably with the other parent. But upon returning to the country, they learned that he had suffered greatly over the years. They immediately mobilized all their resources to search for him. Little did they know, their son had been surviving by working as a laborer on construction sites, using his hard-earned wages to support his girlfriend through college. In the end, his girlfriend looked down on his poverty and married a wealthy heir instead. The wealthy heir went so far as to humiliate him in public, using a photo of him with his parents to force him to kneel. Even that wasn't enough, the heir cruelly tore up the only remaining family photo the young man had, then forced him to swallow the shredded pieces. At that critical moment, the tycoon and the 7-star general arrived just in time. Seeing his parents after 20 years, the young man was overwhelmed with emotion, and the family of 3 embraced, crying bitterly. But this heartwarming moment was interrupted by the girlfriend's mother, who declared that the young man was unworthy of marrying her daughter, and demanded that the couple take their son and leave immediately. The tycoon was instantly enraged. Upon hearing from his assistant that this woman was his son's future mother-in-law, he immediately changed his expression, claiming that his return to the country was specifically to arrange the marriage between the 2 young people, and that he had prepared an extravagant dowry for them. Not to be outdone, the young man's mother also declared that she had prepared a special gift for her son and daughter-in-law. As a mother, she believed the first cup of tea the bride offered in respect should go to her. This statement sparked the tycoon's displeasure, and as the 2 of them started arguing, the girlfriend suddenly interjected to stop them, declaring that the young man was utterly unworthy of her. Hearing this, the parents were confused about what was happening. The young man explained that he had simply misjudged someone, and fallen in love with a woman obsessed with wealth and vanity. Realizing their son had been abandoned, his parents were furious, immediately vowing to make everyone who mistreated him pay the price. The girlfriend's mother, however, scoffed at their threats, believing that the young man's parents were just bluffing, and assuming they were nothing more than poor janitors abroad. The assistant was so enraged that she wanted to reveal the tycoon's true identity, but the tycoon stopped him, because he wanted to give the girlfriend one last chance. Yet the girlfriend remained steadfast in her refusal to marry the young man, arrogantly proclaiming that he was merely a construction worker earning $3,000 a month. She even went so far as to say that if anyone present was willing to marry him, she would kneel and lick that person's shoes. Suddenly, her best friend spoke up, declaring that she was willing to marry him. It turned out that the best friend had secretly admired the young man for a long time. Now, she decided to compete fairly for his heart. The wealthy heir sneered at the idea, mocking the young man's low salary, but the best friend remained unfazed, stating that she loved the young man for who he was, not for his money. Hearing this, the tycoon was overjoyed. He had originally prepared a dowry worth hundreds of billions for the girlfriend's family, but now, he decided to give it to the best friend instead.